Yeah, it's just kind of been a next man up mentality. I think, coach gives us all opportunities off the bench. And, when we have a guy rolling like Aaron was tonight, we stuck with him and, he kept shooting. And, he's been incredible these last two games. So credit to Aaron. He's been working his tail off all year. And, no one deserves it more.
Tony?
Doug, do you have a preference on nights like tonight between starting and playing with the bench, where with the starters you're playing with Tomas, you have great chemistry with, the bench you're playing with McConnell, you have great chemistry with? Do you have any sort of preference at all?
No, I really don't. Both units are fun to play with. I think I've been off the bench the last 2 years, so I feel maybe a little bit more comfortable just in terms of my routine, getting ready for the game. But I definitely haven't minded starting games either. So really no preference. Whenever they need me to start, I'll start, and they need me to come off the bench, I'm fine with that too. So as long as we're winning games, that's really all I care about.
Scott?
Doug, Aaron isn't a player that's very revealing. So I'm curious from you, what you said, he deserves it more than anyone. Why? What have you been seeing from him, both behind the scenes and on the court?
Yeah, I think Aaron is just a guy that no matter what, he didn't play a ton early in the year, and he's had some ups and downs. But one thing about Aaron is he's gonna be in the gym right away. He's always getting extra shots up. He's coming in on off days, and he doesn't really show any frustration. He doesn't say a word whether he's playing or not. So I think it's been great having Justin here, obviously, for him, and he's a hard worker, and I'd love to see when hard work pays off, because that's what he's been doing all year.
Brendan?
Yeah, hey, Doug. Usually we see a stat line from you that's a combination of threes and cutting layups to the basket, but most of your work tonight was inside. Why did that work so well today?
I think at times I'm respected as a shooter, where I just feel like I can get some easy cuts just because of how they defend me at times, because they're always trailing me coming off pin down. So instead of forcing up a tough three, which might be a good shot, I think I've shown that I can get to the rim and get a basket that way. So kind of depends on the night. When they have really good shot blockers, maybe I'll, shoot some more threes from the top. But I think a lot of times I have a guy on my back and I feel like I can get to the rim really easy. So definitely haven't shot as well as I have the past few years this year, but it's one of those deals where I'm going to keep shooting and keep cutting, and hopefully it leads to wins.
Christos?
Hello, Doug. Congratulations on the win. What was the biggest takeaway of tonight's game for you, and how important is to have back Domas and Malcolm?
Yeah, it's huge to have those guys back. They're a huge part of what we do, and we're still we need to get Miles back as well, because he's such a good anchor for our defense. But it was just good to see those guys out there tonight, because we know every game from here on out is very important. And to have our two leaders out there in the starting unit is it's definitely huge.